We indeed have a lot to do. All right. We indeed. Oh God. Echo. Have a lot to do. That was odd. That was weird. All right. Anyway. Gotta love a good echo. And I'm gonna apologize now. Laptop did a Windows update. Everything seems okay. So if we run into an issue I didn't think about, then we'll tackle it. We'll just go ahead and tackle it. All right, speaking of tackling, let's see if I can get these hard mode dungeons started. I'm gonna turn this in. And then that trick, yep, all right. Hard mode Ifrit. Already summoned Ifrit. A confrontation with the Lord of Inferno was inevitable. Nothing more to lend you my blade, but the students of Baldessian insisted that I refrain from taking to the field where it concerns primals. Probably a good idea. Now, the Immortal Flames have already conducted a preliminary investigation into Ifrit. They may well have information that will be of use to you. Do pay a visit to the Hall of Flames and speak with Commander Swift. Be safe. All right, so we're gonna pick up the main quest from Menphilia while we're here. Oh, it feels good. Feels good to be back on here. I was like, I literally sat here the last 2 hours just like watching this queue slowly trickle down, erroring out 4 times. And thankfully I got to log back in right away and keep my queue spot. Why's my mic so loud? See, we figured something out right away. Do excuse me for interrupting. My lady, the gentleman from Ashgana Exports is here. Ashgana. I understand now why you didn't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this evening. Thank you, my lady. Ever since we defeated Gaius Van Belsar and destroyed his ultimate weapon, the eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. Where once we worked in secret with precious few friends and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. A true embarrassment of riches. Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavor to engage us more subtly. Dress it how they will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. Usually, yeah. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Naturally, I refused him, and as I have every other merchant of his ilk, alas, the Syndicate's overtures are not so easily rejected. When we formed the Signs of the Seventh Dawn, it was with the goal of serving Eorzea, not the interest of individual Eorzeans. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. In my heart, I know this to be true, and yet, if accepting these offers of patronage could empower us to do greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? Our Baldessian colleagues have been generous beyond measure, but we cannot expect them to... Forgive me, I did not mean to burden you so. Oh, sorry. Yet, my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose upon you to consult the others? They are like to have their own opinions on this matter. So basically, she's like, you know, do we want to get streaming sponsorships or not? He's like, do we really want streaming sponsors, you know? Because one day I would love it if people fought over me, you know? Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. Oh, I gotta speak with everybody. All right. Oh, I know Thancred's over here, and Urianger's over here. Are they all over here? Oh, they are. Okay. Fortune begets power and power fortune. That we, and especially you, have power is beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. I'm interested to know that there is a growing belief amongst the refugees that Alamigo could be liberated, if only the Scions would commit their strength to the cause. Yet there is but one of many causes. We stand at a crossroads. Each path is paved with good intentions, but where they lead is far from clear. Everybody wants a piece of us. We're receiving a lot of gifts lately, but Papalimo keeps making me send them back. It wouldn't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, very nearly abandon your principles nice, you know? None can deny that we would benefit from more support, but if it comes at the cost of our principles, neutrality was ever a delicate matter. I've lost count of the times I've had to explain to people that our allegiances need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters. Mind you, if we are to sell our services for Gil, we might as well declare our fealty to Ul'dah now, and have done with it. I'm quite sure Ida would enjoy the bribes. You probably would. Recall you our meeting with the Admiral shortly after the Lominsians sent word of the summoning of Titan. Then mayhap you also recall my words to our host. I said unto Merlobe that her people had broken their treaty with the kobolds, and that the beastmen had justly responded, that we had been called to intervene in a conflict which she herself had invited. I spoke, in short, the truth. And wherefore did I speak it? Because, owing out no allegiance to Limsa, I felt no compulsion to allow the Lominsians to distort the facts to fit a narrative which justified their actions and absolved them of guilt. On this subject, Minfilia can expect a similar reply. Our many dalliances within the city-states have already weakened our claim to neutrality, but the path she contemplates would see us relinquish it entirely. Tis the lot of the powerful to attract the covetous, as well as the needy. Thus doth prudence dictate that those with power proffer aid with one hand, whilst the other resteth ever on their hilt. God, you are difficult to talk to. Alas, we have not the luxury of time to decipher our petitioners. Machinations, nay. Not while the beast tribes do labor unseen, defiant in defeat to raise up their fallen primals once more. Doubt not that they shall return, stronger and bolder both, nor that we shall be the ones to meet them. This sacred charge shall ever be ours. 'Tis but a pity we are so few, and our fortune so finite. God, Urianger, you are difficult to talk to. We'll talk as. 2 hours later, we got in. I was very, very hopeful. How are you doing, Subnerd? The situation is not wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhap it is time I made my feelings known to the Antecedent? Alphino is Artemis. You desired counsel, and so you shall have it. Minfilia, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn must leave Ul'dah. We must do what? Nani? So long as we remain within Ul'dah territory, we will never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. I see where he's going with this. I understand where he's going with this. Surely you realize that they are the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an Aetheryte. Yeah, what the hell is up with that? They know full well how beneficial one would be, which is why it and other favors will be denied us unless we cooperate. If Ul'dah is no longer suitable, where would you have us go? Experience has taught us that the apprentice of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length and plant our banner in a place which we all agree to be beyond their borders. Mordona. Revenant's Toll, to be precise. It lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By the way, of an additional benefit, it is also frequented by a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. He has a point. He has a point. I am, of course, conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Ul'dah and her people over the years. But I truly believe this to be the best course of action. As you self-observed, we have invaluable ties to the local community, forged through years of concerted effort. Ul'dah is our home, Alphino. To cast aside everything we have built and start anew in that desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless. Yeah, but a lot of people think we're siding with Ul'dah because we're here. The decision is yours to make. I ask only that you recall the shared purpose which first moved us to the signs of the Seventh Dawn, and which moved you to find the path of the 12 ere that. We aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did. That makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much your family as... That will be all, Alpha Node. I'm sure you have some familial affairs of your own to attend to. Your concern is most generous, but no, I have left them in the hands of men better suited to task than I. I could not very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order, after all. Yeah, where's freaking Aliise, his sister? Which blue is that? I have no idea. It came with the armor. I have no clue. It came with the armor. I didn't dye anything. Striking. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. This is the armor for completing the Dragoon level 50 stuff. I'm really liking it. Moving on. Appears to be lost. Once again, she's lost in thought. Leaving Ul'dah, has it truly come to this? See, I agree with Alphino. Because us being in Ul'dah just kind of poses like us being closer to them and more, you know, if we're in a neutral area, then we're not seen as someone who's, you know, more for one than the other. He's engaged in some business or other that requires your assistance. Pray be on your way. Alphino waits upon you, and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him he shall have my answer in due time. I like Minfilia and all, but like, I'm siding with Alphino here. Alphino, however you pronounce it. Confound it, she knows what must be done, and she still hesitates. All because of these fanciful rumors. I should explain. Minfilia's mother, well, adoptive mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. Fihihamin was her name, though you may know her better as the songstress of Ul'dah. She was a performer of singular talent and much beloved by the people of Eorzea. To mention a certain Mistral. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened. That her body was never found only served to encourage speculation. Minfilia, too, struggled at first to accept the truth. But Fihihamin's absence stretched for months to years. She saw that there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate. For whatever reason, rumors have once again begun to circulate that Fihihamin is alive and well. One of our informants, Father Iliud, has sent word that a woman matching the songstress's description has been seen of late at the seaside resort of Costa del Sol. We could succeed in tracking her down. I have no doubt that any worries that now plague Minfilia's heart will be, I mean to set forth for Lanasia at once. Let us reconvene there and inquire with Master Gigajuruju. Jijiruju. I'm gonna go see Jijiruju again. Well, I mean, if you're farther than me, Sumner, please don't tell me anything. Please don't. Like, I'm at the point right now where if someone spoils something for me, I will time you out or ban you. No matter who you are. All right, so we're going where? Good old Costa del Sol. Good old Costa del Sol. All right. Music's still playing, love it. All right, sounds good. Have fun. Where? Oh, there he is. Oh, sweet sirens of the sands. Why have you forsaken me? Titan's bane. What brings you to my humble resort? Fihamin? Mean to tell me the goddess made flesh who dwelt upon us until so very recently that the songstress of Uda? Egads, man, if I hadn't known that, I would have chained her to my bedpost and never let her leave. Oh, for shame. To think that she now plies her trade for the riffraff off to the west or wherever she said she was going. The tragedy, I say a tragedy. West is it? Thank you, Master Jijiruju. Your information will serve us well. That said, there are any number of places she could be. I shall begin with my search by the docks and see if any witnesses might have some knowledge to spare. I'd be most appreciative if you could travel on to Wineport and do the same. All right, going to Wineport. We're gonna get some answers here. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Internet's a funny place. The internet is quite a funny place. All right, where are we going? Good Lord, is that a bird? What's a bird? Ah! Fireglanen. The savior of Wineport, to what do we owe the pleasure? Oh yes, we did receive a customer matching that description. She was a delight to behold, to give the woman her due, but her perfume was so ghastly. I had no choice but to eject her from the premises, interfering with tastings, you understand. If she is your quarry, why not consult your blind associate? His olfactory perception is without peer. Given that I could smell the woman from a mile away, I dare say he could smell her from 10. All right. Wait a minute. I thought he was telling me to go talk to Shamani Lamani. I guess not. This guy, where is this guy? Oh, he's up there. Nice axe. You want to know if I've seen a Mikote lass by the name of Fihamin? I wish. I haven't seen a lass of any description for far too bloody long. I know how he feels. I know how he feels. Oh, I forgot. We're gonna fly like an eagle. We actually unlocked flying. I'm so friggin' happy. I see you have had many grand adventures since we last spoke. You must share them with me sometime. The girl from a little while ago? One does not forget a perfume like that. So robust and intoxicating. Yet simultaneously familiar, reminiscent of a bloom native to these parts, in fact. I said as much when we spoke. She complimented my powers of observation and asked me where she might find some of the flowers. So I told her to follow the road south of Raincatcher Gully and then head east after crossing the second bridge. Flowers which grow there, grow in the shade of the cliff, have the strongest scent, you see. If you make haste, you may yet find her. Oh, hell yeah, we can fly there now. Ugh, feels so good to fly. Doo-doo-doo. Man, we can get to places in no time now. Is that her? Oh god, hi. I haven't fought in a couple days. This will be fun. Nailed it. I am in your debt, stranger. I did not realize my activities had aroused the Gooboo's ear until it was too late. Their oils can be used to make a perfume, you see, and I mean, I don't... Who are you? Whom do you serve? Your daughter? It appears you've already found our woman. Consider me impressed, my friend. The songstress of Ul'dah, I presume. Minfilia, or should I say, Acelia. Acelia? Summoner, thank you for the 100 bits. You are the very picture of health, my lady, yet the world thinks you're dead. I can only conclude that this was by design. The question is why? That everyone who endeavors to find me does so with the best intentions, child. You will be pleased to know that I fully intend to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right. Oh? Well, that does please me more than you know, but tell me, Sojourn's in the forest of Lanasia's side. When exactly will the time be right? When I deem it so. Do you imagine I traveled all this way in a whim? As I was telling your associate prior to your intrusion, I came here to harvest these flowers to use in a perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity, or would you interrogate me further? All right. Appreciate the 100. Oh, 110 bits. Sorry, I thought it was 100. I have like a billion stinky sock beans in here, and I don't know why. I gotta leave these upstairs in like room temperature areas. My apologies for the interruption. Anyway, now that we have all that which we came for, might we continue this conversation in a safer locale? Wineport, say? No, they're not frozen, they're just stiffer. It's not that cold down here. If it was that cold, I don't think I'd have that stuff down here. I don't think I'd have any of this stuff down here if it was below freezing. Like, you need a cold room for stuff, but not like 30 degrees cold. We're getting stuck. There's bitrate. Here it comes. Okay. Little F, it's all right. Little F. Going to Wineport. Odd. Hang on 1 second. Keeps going from like 3K to 0. There's nothing going on outside. I don't want to like back out or anything. Huh. All right, we're just gonna keep going. What the heck? We'll get there. Hang on. Okay, we're good. Everything should be good now. If you have to, pause and play the stream again just to refresh it. If you have to. This is not at all how I envisioned it. I can scarce begin to imagine what emotions will go through Minfilia's heart when she reunites with her mother after all these years. I feel like it's not gonna go as well as he thinks. Oh God. None of these are gonna help me, so aiming. You say my daughter awaits us in Vesper Bay, yes? I've kept her waiting long enough. Let us be off on the next ferry. I can finish fashioning the perfume along the way. Understood. Come with me. It would be my pleasure to escort you to the Waking Sands. Before I return to the Waking Sands. Oh God, it actually teleported us there. Ha-ha! Sweet. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo, ba-da-da. Ophelia, I found your mommy. You have a guest. Lamine? Acelia. I haven't seen her like this in years. I've never truly believed it when they told me you were dead, but what kept you away for so long? The Imperials came for me, and as always, they knew they would. And so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could, lest their pursuit of me endangered you and our cause. I can think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work. And continue what you did, achieving things I would not have imagined possible. I followed your every success and celebrated in secret. I am so proud of you, Acelia, excuse me. I learned from the best. I have a gift for you. Do I get a gift? Celcedia perfume? How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If I ever lost sight of you, I could find you again, just by following my nose. I did not think it was made anymore. You must have gone to so much trouble. It was no trouble to me, my darling. I fear I cannot say the same for Static, however. I could not have made it without him. Aww. God, I look good. Thank you both. Your helm looks like a router for an internet. Nice. What class are you on right now? There's something else. This is the cat's eye I found. All these years you've kept it. My father was a member of the Alamegan resistance. When I was yet a child, he brought me here to Ul'dah. The accident which claimed his life happened shortly after our arrival. It was Lamine who took care of me then. She raised me as her own, taught me everything I needed to know how to survive. I'm no stranger to the facts of your history, yet I fear I have failed to grasp their implications. It is clear that there is much I do not know, about you and your mother both. One of her first lessons to me concerned mining, and I was a very dedicated student. This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. It wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. So I gave it to Lamine as a gift. She said it was beautiful. But there I am at a loss. Why are you returning this to me? Is something amiss? No, Acelia, nothing is amiss. Quite the opposite. I need you to realize how far you've come and how much farther you must still go. You and your allies have accomplished more than I could ever have hoped. You have succeeded where I have failed and made me so proud that words fail me. But even as I marvel at the woman you've become and at all the many things you've done, I cannot help but think of that which you have yet to do and of what it may entail. Acelia, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and the Scions must leave Ul'dah. See, she gets it. She understands it. You built it once, Cecilia. You could build it again. And this time, we'll do it together. Truly? Very truly. Oh, come on now. Alphino, the time has come for the Scions to leave Vesper Bay. We shall establish a new headquarters in Revenant's Toll, as you proposed. Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow Scions and send word to the students of Baldessian. Preparations begin at once. What's up? Kyoto Chow, hello. I logged in at 4:45 and it was 3,400. And I waited. 2 hours it took for me to get in. Luckily, I get done at work at about 3:30 and it's a 10-minute ride home. So first thing I did was got home and got on this computer and frickin' logged in. I got the 2002 error code 4 times. And thankfully was able to get right back in. I'm just scared for tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be interesting. I'm just kind of like, should we just do Dark Souls tomorrow anyway and not even bother with this? It's all well and good that we have found ourselves in a home in Revenant's Toll, but there's much to be done in so little time. Our first step will be to secure the cooperation of the Adventurers Guild representatives there. Were it not for the Guild's considerable efforts, the original camp Revenant's Toll would have never been established, much less its more heavily fortified successor. However, with construction still going on, and resources in short supply, it seems certain that the Guild will require something in return for their support, sympathetic to our cause though they may be. Whatever they ask, I shall not begrudge it. To be plain, we need them more than they need us. Without their assistance, such essential tasks as securing new facilities, cultivating relationship with local merchants, recruiting adventurers will prove difficult, if not impossible. You need not concern yourself with such matters. Also, what time Eastern did you log in, Sumner? Because that makes a difference. And also, yeah, what server are you logging into? If I need concern myself with anything, it is surely matters such as these. Indirectly, perhaps, I submit that you might instead concern yourself with a different matter, namely to whom the resolution of such matters might best be entrusted. And here I am, nor do I come alone. I present the esteemed emissary of the Adventurers Guild at Revenant's Toll. Dang, he's on top of this. Alphino's on top of this. I can understand the priority queue thing. I can. I wouldn't mind it. Know that my associates at Revenant's Toll hold the Scions of the Seventh Dawn in the highest regard. We should be honored to welcome your organization. Where the frick did his sister go? Don't tell me, but like, she's been gone for most of the game so far. Oh, yeah, try logging into Behemoth there, Sumner, and then tell me what your queue is. Slaffborn spoke of you in most glowing terms. To steal an Imperial Reaper and then use it to infiltrate a Garlean castrum is an undertaking few would contemplate, and fewer still survive. You shall always be welcome at Revenant's Toll. We hope you will favor us with your presence again ere long. I'm gonna say this now, I'm not banking on us playing this tomorrow. I really hope we can. You wanna do the coils? Okay, I'm not even thinking about that right now. I don't even want to think about that right now. Don't tell me anything else about her. Don't tell me anything else about her. Hopefully she comes back soon. We will speak again anon. Till then, take care. All right. I do want to do the hard mode of like Ifrit Titan, because we got the Ifrit one started. And here I sit. Booty. Were you able to get some rest? I would ask you come with me to the Solar. Alphino has just returned and it would seem there's something he would share with us. I've barely stabbed anything yet, and it's been almost an hour. Good old Final Fantasy XIV. You're here, good. I come bearing news. The negotiations are concluded. And? Our friends of the Adventurers Guild have agreed to furnish us with new facilities and material support in exchange for our assistance in the ongoing defense and development of Revenant's Toll. Yay! Ooh, mac and cheese. That's a good choice. Yeah. The Signs of the Seventh Dawn shall have a new home in Mordona, the Rising Stones. Yay! Oh yeah, everyone's overgeared, so it's not even a hard fight. That's true. Bittersweet victory of truth be told, I cannot deny that I had come to look forward to Totaru's tales of our many guests and their many, many things. From the Waking Sands to the Rising Stones, passably poetic. That wasn't your doing, was it? I'm not even, oh, I don't want to even talk about extremes. No. I too have news to share. In expectation of this monumentous day, I personally informed the alliance leaders of our plans, and they have each pledged something. Moreover, I have decided that the time is right for us to cast off the vestiges of our order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world. Are you sure? I was gonna say, is that a smart idea? If anything, it is a mere formality. Our existence is quite possibly the worst kept secret in Eorzea. Let us affirm our identity, proclaim our achievements, that all may know what the Signs of the Seventh Dawn stand for. That's still a good idea. Well, obvious risks apart, it would be nice to receive a little more recognition. The people have a right to know who saved them. It is my hope that this gesture will encourage the people of Eorzea to place their trust in us. I would reveal to them the true extent of our power, yes, but in doing so, I would show them that it is a power accountable to no one and once to all. And what of us? We who have felled primals and faced down the Empire. To you, my fellow Scions, I would say this. Prepare for the challenges which lie ahead, for they will be great indeed. Great, I say, yet no greater than us, and we will rise to them, as we have time and again. United as one! This is only patch 2.1, holy crap. The worst extremes are in ARR? Oh boy. They must be some way I can. Wait, that area is said to be rich in minerals. Maybe I can ask Lamin to help me. Where was she going? Quest accepted. Do you ever wonder how he does it? Alphino, I mean. It was almost predictable that he should appear with an emissary of the Adventurers Guild mere moments after I expressed the need to forge ties between organizations. Truly, his sense of timing rivals even your own. Setting such mysteries aside for the present, I have a task for you. I would like you to deliver these documents to Slathborn. They concern our forthcoming move. Do take care on the road and represent us well. Okay. I can do this. But yeah, I'm almost like scared to queue into something right now. Because when I played on Sunday, I got on like Sunday around midday. And I was queuing into the Duty Roulette main scenario because I wanted to get to Tombstone of Poetics, so I can start buying like better rings and whatnot to get the level up. And as soon as I queued in, it had the, like, you know, so many out of 8 have accepted. Everything died. They got kicked out, whatever, and I kept getting 2002 to a point where I couldn't get back into my spot in queue. Yeah, but I want the poetic thing so I can start getting this armor. I was mainly doing this for the accessories because I was able to buy 2 of them. But then I wanted the rings because the item levels were so high. That's why I was gonna do a couple runs of it. Because I didn't want to move on with anything else when I wasn't streaming. And I had no clue what else to do. Yeah, we got a while yet till Heavensward. We got 5.5 patches to go through. And I'm not trying to rush here. Like, I'm not rushing. So. Let's see now. Yes, everything appears to be in order. It was staring at us for a while, yes? Would that we had a dozen more like you? Since we don't, though, we'll just give you the work of a dozen men. Nice. Let me go get this. I want to see if at any point here we can queue into... I want to just see what the difference for hard Ifrit is. I want to experience things, you know? I want to do things. Wait, what do you mean, sub-nerd? I mean, doesn't MSQ, like, progress you through the patches, though? I'm confused. We thank you for coming. Flame General will be heartened to hear that you have answered the call. As we already relayed to the Waking Sands, Ifrit has returned. Take the peace of the region, we humbly request that you vanquish him. Tune to the Aetheryte somewhere. Oh, okay. Gonna fly like an eagle. Oh, this feels good. Oh my god. It's just, oh, I love it. This makes things a lot easier too. Like, really easy. Oh. Oh, there it is. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the queue going for Ifrit, and then we'll just keep going with MSQ. Oh, I'm still flying. There we go. Boop a doop a doop a doop boop boop. Bowl of Embers hard mode. Oh, I can roulette trials now. Nice. Oh boy, 12 whole pieces. Yeah, I just want to see what this is like. Wow, 7 minutes. That's better than I thought it would be. Okay. Where are we going for this? We're going to Mordona. I've like barely talked to Shino because he's been so engulfed in this game. I've barely talked to him. Possibly a primal. Buffalo. Oh, a new minion. Level 70 weapon coffer. That might be useful. Back to do the work of a dozen men, I see. Ha! But I jest. Even I can appreciate that an important man such as yourself has little time for menial tasks. Oh. It was originally built a house to branch of the guild, you see. As such, it becomes to complete with a tavern where adventurers can rest from the road, fill their bellies with good food and drink, and their ears with tales of fortune to be had about the realm. It may give a bit of raucous at times, but I imagine it'll be a good place as many to recruit capable men and women to your cause. Come with me, I'll show you around. Is that you, Static? I'm quite sorry to interrupt, but I have the most urgent news. We received grim tidings from Gridania. It would appear our aid is required at once. I must ask you to report back to the Waking Sands with due haste. Oh boy. Is everything quite all right, friend? Nice mustache. I can't say I'm privy to the details, but it would appear that this is no time for a leisurely tour. But no worries, you can rest assured that I'll see to all necessary arrangements. Pray return any time after you've seen to your more pressing matters. What the hell's going on in Gridania? He's been so attached to this game though, but I don't blame him. Oh, pray return to the Waking Sands. Ba-da-da, ba-ba-da. Bubbly, 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 ba. Well, how I got a second mount, but it's like, I want more. I want more. Wait, that was item level 70 coffer that we're getting. What's my... Oh, that's right, I did buy this. Wait, no. Did I buy this one? I don't remember if I bought this or not. It was really cheap. A messenger from the Twin Ender came to the Waking Sands while you were in Mordona. I wasn't privy to his conversation, but I did see the look on their face when he took his leave. Something is definitely amiss. Oh god, don't tell me they summoned Garuda again. Oh. He was a pain in the butt before. I hate it. Garuda was the worst of the three. Garuda really was the worst of the three. I knew this day would come, yet I prayed it would not come so soon. We have reason to believe that another primal, or an entity resembling one, has been summoned in Gridania. I almost said Garuda. Thine arrival is customarily timely. The etheric waves leaves little room for doubt. Thy talents will be needed ere long. If there be truth in my suspicions, 'tis a familiar foe we face, though one quite unlike the Lady of the Vortex. We dare not draw conclusions without evidence, but as Urianger says, the readings bear a strong resemblance to the ones observed more than 5 years ago. Though I had hoped the Moggle's guard beyond such follies. Suffice it to say, this disturbance warrants a full investigation. Thy presence hath been requested by Commander Juliet. Pray hasten to Gridania. Eden Papalema will rendezvous with you there. May you walk in the light of the crystal. More events will pop up so I can get in more. I don't think it's the fact of more events, it's the fact that everyone's playing Endwalker right now, and I'm way far behind. So the populace of players currently on this server searching for this mode is a lot smaller than we could say it was like 2 weeks ago. Because a majority of the player base is in Endwalker and only caring about Endwalker. So I'm not surprised. Even with being a DPS, I am not surprised in the least that these are taking so long. And I can't be mad about it. I did beat the queue, 2 hours long. I could blame. Today we won. See, yeah, Kaoruchi, I was so afraid to walk away from my PC because of the 2002 error that would pop up. I was very scared to walk away from my computer. I'd walk like that way, and I'd do about 3 like look backs. Be like, all right, we still good? We still good? Because if you don't catch that error right when it happened, then you're not getting back into the same queue spot that you did, that you were already in. Like if you don't get it within a minute or 2, you're not getting back to your normal spot. So then you might as well just like stop trying. Oh yeah. I was very, very nervous. Pleasure to see you as always. Thank you for coming so swiftly. I could think of no one more qualified to... but we're getting ahead of ourselves. Allow me to explain. Striking. Ooh. Hail to the king, Kupo. What? What is that? Not long ago, the Moogle Kuplo Cop visited the Adder's Nest to request an audience with the Elder Seatseer. He spoke of an imminent threat to all Moogle kind, one of which would imperil the entire 12's Wood if left unchecked. You proved an able ambassador to the Sylphs, and we would have you reprise the role in our dealings with the Moogles. The rest you should hear from Kuplo Cop himself. He awaits you with the Elder Seatseer at Lotus Stand. Oh boy. All right, hopefully I get in this Bowl of Embers business here. Open up another Final Fantasy 14. Just have it open while you're 1 in queue. Oh, I didn't think that was possible. Okay. I didn't think that was possible. Well, dang. I'll have to try that tomorrow. I'll have to try that tomorrow when I get home. I feel like we got lucky today, though. I do feel as if we got lucky. That's smart. That's some brain moves there. I like it. Oh, that's right. I can't mount here. Boo. Oh, we did. Oh, this is an 8-person. I didn't even realize that was an 8-person party. Okay. Well, we got 2 DPSs. All right, let's go talk to Elder Seatseer. Yes, please show me in. Thank you. Oh, here we go. I don't see the Moogle. This has to be voice acted, right? Please, you have to stop them, but you mustn't kill them. They are not bad Moogles, Kupo. They're just misguided. A gentle, no, firm thrashing is in order, yes, but no. Calm yourself, Kuplo Cop. Can you not see that he hasn't the faintest idea what you're talking about? Be quiet this instant. Pray forgiveness his witless outbursts. Sister? Most grateful I am that you have come, and upon such short notice. Truly, Gridania could not wish for a mere stalwart ally. But you are doubtless eager to know wherefore we summoned you. Our friend Kuplo Cop has brought to us news of a most Oh, heck it. I'm going in. Sorry, but we can do that again. That cutscene we can do again. I want to do this. Man, that was a horrible time to freaking queue into that. Awful timing. Hi, Ifrit. Here to beat you up again. Dewey Collins. Well, I'm burning already. That's good. Good start. Good start. Ow. All right, I'm in a good spot. All right, we're fine. We're fine. Infernal nail, oh god. We get them all? Oh god, there's one right under him. Wait. Look at that. Oh, sweet lord. Ah! Ow. Mubby. My bad. I died. Mubby. Ooh. We did it! I'll give it to the healer. Ooh, Ifrit's Harpoon. Infern. Nice. So that was cool. I'm okay with that. I did a hard mode dungeon or trial. What else did I? Oh, buffalo. Well, 70 weapon coffer. Didn't I get an infernal weapon? Or did I lose that one? That was my first hard mode trial. That it was. Oh, that looks cool. That looks mighty nice. So I must not have gotten the... I didn't get the... Oh, he got the weapon coffer. Damn. So close. So close. Alright, so we can skip some of these dialogue lines. Oh no, I hope he got back in. It would seem that the good King Mugglemox XII has returned to Eorzea. Curious thing to hear, I know. Truth to tell, I myself cannot say for sure if he is a genuine figure from history or some manifestation of Moogle mythology. Kupo here would have me believe the former. Once upon a time, we Moogles served the gods in the heavens. It was quite nice up there. Unspeakably beautiful, unimaginably spacious, and with a literally endless supply of wine. Oh, no. In spite of this, or possibly because of the last part, the gods eventually became disconnected and started squabbling, which made life jolly difficult for the poor Moogles. That sucks, Katie Chow. That really sucks. So good King Mugglemox XII, may his glorious name live forever, decreed that the time had to come to leave Kupo. Realm of man would suffice, he said. Fortunately, the two realms are so far apart that we couldn't safely fly down. But good King Mugglemox XII, may his miraculous foresight ever be praised, knew exactly what to do. He had a rope, you see, the longest one ever woven. This he nobly held while his subjects climbed all the way. And that is how we Moogles came to this land. All of us except good King Mugglemox XII, may his courageous sacrifice never be forgotten. He alone would retain in the heavens so that Mooglekind might at last know peace. Except that he is not remained in the heavens, from what I understand. That being your reason for contacting us, yes? I'll bet he tied the rope to something. Good thinking. Remind me again what the problem was with him returning to Eorzea? The problem, Ida, lies in the fact that he was summoned. It is our belief that good King Mugglemox XII is a myth made manifest via means akin to those employed by the beast tribes in the summoning of their gods. Wait, you're saying a handful of Moogles with a boatload of crystals wished really, really hard and he just sort of appeared? Would that even work? What I cannot fathom is why they would even try. With Garuda humbled and the ultimate weapon destroyed, what new threat could have prompted them to take so drastic a measure? Might that not in itself be the answer? Twice in the last half-decade, Eorzea has been brought onto the very brink of destruction, only to be sparred at the last by the heroics of a chosen few. To you, who braved those tempests and survived by virtue of your own strength, this latest period of peace will doubtless seem a welcome respite. But to those who had not the power to defend themselves, who were spared only by another's grace, this is merely the calm before the storm. I think the Moogles Guard are afraid of what tomorrow will bring, and that things may not end so well as they did yesterday. The fear has driven them to call upon a greater power, one they believe can be relied upon to protect their loved ones and their homes come what may. I assure you, the Moogles Guard only want to protect the forest from outsiders, but ever since the return of the good King Mugglemox XII, may his boundless grace fill our hearts with love, they started to get a little carried away, verging on a lot, in fact. Damn, Kaori Chow, that sucks. Like the sylphs who summoned Ramu, you mean? We cannot discount the possibility that this entity is influencing the Moogles in a manner similar to that of a primal. We share the same concern. Whatever the king may be, it is our belief that he poses a threat, not only to Mooglekind, but to Gridania as a whole. Thus do we beseech you, confront good King Mugglemox XII and drive him from our midst. Oh boy. Oh boy. Humbly, I do thank you. Sanctuary of the Moogles Guard and their liege lord is concealed by magical wards. Brother E. Sumi Yan of the Conjurers Guild will doubtless be able to offer insight on how they might be dispelled. Pray seek his counsel. You proceed any further. Yeah, this armor, all I did was the Dragoon job questline. No, don't yeet yourself off a cliff. Don't do that. No, don't do that. That's not good. So good brother E. Sumiyan. I know the feeling though, KHL, because that was me all day yesterday. All day yesterday, I kept getting kicked out of the queue and then getting reset. That's why we played Dark Souls last night. Exactly why we played Dark Souls last night, because I just couldn't. Wait, what? Oh, he's back here. I kept getting kicked, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother trying anymore. There's no point. We'll just, you know, wait till today, and thankfully we can get in today. Look at this place. Losing all my button placement here. That you should be the one to face good King Mughal the 12th is of a great comfort to me and to the elementals both. As I'm sure you know, the Mughals are not by their nature a warlike race. Yet, should the king be suffered to remain, it is like that his influence will bring about a change in them. Thus does he behoove us to defeat him quickly. Before any lasting damage is done, make whatever preparations you deem necessary and inform me when you're ready. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. You've selected Regicide. The wards barring access to the King's Sanctuary can only be nullified through the use of enchanted keystones, the selfsame method employed 5 years ago when the first king was summoned to Eorzea. It was with great regret that we were forced to sanction the slaying of the Guardians, who then held the keystones, for none were in our possession at the time. By the grace of the elementals, however, we have been spared that burden on this occasion. Kublai Khan confided to me that he had been entrusted with a set of keystones by the Mughals guard themselves. Yet wishing not to betray their confidence, he begged me to find some other means to gain entry to the King's Sanctum. Alas, I have been unable to do so and dare not labor any longer, for fear that the Mughals might succumb to the corrupting influence of their liege lord. We must needs have Kublai Khan's keystones. Pray go to him and beg his assistance. He awaits you at West Shore Pier. Press upon him our great need, and I'm certain he will yield. Oh, he's up there. If you didn't do early access, yeah. Endwalker should be coming out tomorrow. That's why I'm scared to like try and get on here tomorrow. Was early access only available to those who pre-ordered the $60 edition of the game? Or was that just a pre-order in general? I don't know why I'm taking the long way. I should have freaking just used the Aetheryte shard. Okay, so the people that got the $40 edition are playing tomorrow. Okay. Which honestly, like, if you are up to the point in this game where you could start Endwalker the second it becomes available, why wouldn't you have just gotten the $60 edition? You know what I mean? Because, like, you're already there. You're at where you need to be to start Endwalker. Why not just start it 4 days early? I know people that have put in, like, 45, 50 hours and have already beaten the freaking main story. Jesus. Wish I had that kind of time. Ooh. Can't even imagine what Brazilian pricing would look like. Oi. It's 7 days of game time, so it doesn't matter if it involves Endwalker or not. It's just 7 days of free, non-charged game time to compensate the players for something they really can't fix, unfortunately. Like triple what we have? That is disgusting. No, thank you. And games are, depending on what kind of games you're looking for, they're expensive as it is. Take the ferry to Sweet Bloom Pier, I'll go on ahead. So like, let's say, you know, you're your subscription runs out at the end of December. I don't know when that 7 days takes. So maybe that 7 days takes over after the fact. Those are big Moogles. So I don't know how it works, but I know what it is. Don't you dare lie to me, Koopa. I know what you're planning, and I won't allow it. Open your eyes, Koopa. The king will never be satisfied, no matter how many crystals you bring him. Hi. Can I fight you? We offered you a choice, and this is how you repay us? By consorting with this Hure? Imperials, Gridanians, Sylphs, you're no different from the rest of them. Actually, you're worse. Koopo. Traitors to the Kins Moogles. He plots treason against the crown. Enough. Kublai Khan will answer for his crimes comes soon enough, as will all who defy the will of good King Moogle Mog the 12th. May he reign forevermore. Koopo! Are we serious right now with these Moogles? Are we for real right now with these Moogles? The king is planning to purge the 12 Wood of his enemies. We've got to stop him before it's too late. Bum bum bum. The entrance to Thorn March is deep within the Bramble Patch. If you take me there, I can nullify the ward, but be warned, the Moogles Guard have set traps to lure enchanted beasts. I can't hide from them, so you'll need to protect me. Oh, escort mission. Yay. Oh, please tell me you speed up. Where are we going? Okay, not terribly far away. I'll say this was much... I can't even imagine a tank doing this, because your damage output would be pretty low. What is that eyeball thing back there? Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. The heck is that eyeball thing? Melt? Oh, God. Don't fight me. Thank you. Oh, goody. Koopo, I'm trying, dang it. Oh, crap. Stop throwing poo at him. Ow. Rude. Oh God, there's one behind us. Ah! I didn't mean to heal there, but it kind of worked. Hurry up, Koopo. Hurry up. I hope you're keeping up with me. I hear him. Oh, God. I used potions and they did tend to help me, but I haven't used any since I ran out of them. So I never really notice anymore. Wait. Oh god, there's still one more over here. Ah! We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Thank God. Whew. Yeah, I used like high potions or whatever I had, and they did tend to help me. But when I ran out, I never really bothered. Are you ready to fix the king? Then step closer to the ward. Raise your hand and focus, like when you attune to an aetheryte. Oh boy. Rest is up to you, Kupo. Now go and teach these foolish moguls a lesson and send the king back whence he came. Is this a dungeon? Or is this a trial? Thornmarch Hard is now accessible. Oh, really? Hang on a second. Give me 2 seconds. Then we'll look for like I said, people on the internet make me laugh. Anyway. Let's see how long this takes. 8 minutes. Okay. What can we do for the next 8-ish minutes? What can we do? Oh, all right. I don't know what we could be doing right now. I'm like just over halfway to 52, which I mean, it seems it's taken. I mean, the amount of XP needed to go for these levels anymore, it goes up and up and up and up. It kind of stinks. We could work on this, I guess. Where even am I again? East Shroud. Okay. Are there any? I saw South. Well, here's East Shroud and Lark Skull. South Shroud. East Shroud. Let's go over to Lark Skull. Why not? We're already here. They're not even fighting back. Well, how much XP do you need to get from 59 to 60? I mean, hell, it's taking people 45 hours to get from 80 to 90, I think. Or more than that. we go. Got one. As I'm almost dead. Wait, what? Did I miss something? Ah, let's go over here. Yeah, it takes 1.2 million, so yeah, that would make sense why it's taking a while. Marbles, yay! Ah, crap, pissed them both off. Four or five. Cool. That took 4.5. That took 4 minutes out of it. Third cohort signifier. Where are all you guys? Excuse me. It was quite a long day today. Oh. I see third cohorts. Where's the signifiers? Ah. Do, do, do. Yes. Yeah, I'd play something else. Just keep an eye on that queue. Yeah, don't take your eye off that queue though. Is that only the one signifier? Oh, I only need 2. Okay. Because those wave rooms spawn back, why not? Oh no, there's one right there. Good. Good, good, good. 18k XP. Dario, choose. Hey, there we go. Wow, the tanks and healers queued first. All right, let's see what this is all about. I love how they all have different hats.
Who in the seventh hells are they? Meddling adventurers, I wager.
Moogle's Guard to arms! Defend the king! Okay. Okay. What is going on here? Is that what this song is? This is Halloween? Is that what this version is? Oh god, it's getting faster. It almost does sound like this is Halloween. This on extreme, I can't even imagine what this would be like. What the hell? What am I watching right now? I'm just going for the one that says 1. Oh, good lord. Was that just a pair of bongos? Oh, I just got wrecked. I'm so confused. I don't know what's happening. Oh, here we go. I didn't understand that mechanic at all. I just followed the numbers. Even was that? What is this? Oh! Oh, I thought it was a minion. If I leave, can I still win the greed? Oh, she got the Mogpin. Screw it. Got 2 commendations. Ooh. I didn't get anything out of that. It just drops whatever class you... No, that was a, pugilist thing. That wasn't a Lancer or Dragoon thing. Can I even become a pugilist or whatever the hell that was? Chieftain will have choice words for them too. Should go and tell Ukni Pak that the king is no more, Kupo. She's with Raya-O at Camp Tranquil and can relay the news to the chieftain. Yeah, but I didn't get the chest. It was a Mogpin coffer, and I didn't get the chest out of the last 2 times either. So I guess it drops a random weapon and then a weapon for your class? If I'm looking at that correctly? I mean, when we did Ifrit, I got the harpoon, which was cool, but it wasn't useful to me. All right. Who are we going to talk to here? Yeah, they changed something then. Oh God. Thank God for flying. Weapons are goofy, I can imagine. Do I dare believe my ears? Good King Moogle Mog the 12th, may his magnificent virtue serve as an example to us all, has fallen? All Mooglekind owes you a debt. Ah, and I sense Raya-O wishes to congratulate you as well. I shall let you two speak without fear of interruption. Your bravery and service to the Twelveswood and her Moogles shall not be forgotten. My sister will doubtless wish to hear the tale of his great victory from the mouth of the man responsible. Pray return to the Lotus Sand and treat her to a full account of the day's events. Now I have this as Halloween stuck in my head. The dragon one's a big fork. Oh my God, that's funny. That's hilarious. But yeah, this is, Ifrit one kind of looked cool. This Ifrit's harpoon. But like, just kind of like a flame. Why are you saying sorry? Why are we saying sorry? I'm confused. Old Gridania. Where in Old Gridania? Because I'm just gonna travel. I'm not gonna walk it. Oh, she's down at the Conjurers Guild one. Okay. Oh, I didn't attune myself to it, you stinker. You can always glam it. Oh, that's true. I have to get used to doing that. That's true. I could do that. I know how to now, because I've done it. I don't mean to rub this in any way, shape, or form, but it feels good to be playing right now. I felt so lost after like not being able to play yesterday. I felt so lost and like I don't know what to do. It's like we had beaten... Do we even call that the like initial main story? Well, get in quick! Yeah, I got 2002 to couple, like 4 times. Get back in there quick! You return to us unharmed and victorious, thus I have 2 reasons to be glad. Yet many questions remain unanswered. If you would be so kind to oblige me, I would fain hear all that occurred in Thornmarch. And then it is what we feared. The king really is a primal. But he really isn't, is he? I mean, the Mughals don't worship him for one thing. He's not even a god to them. That doesn't sound like any primal I've heard of. Then mayhap the fault lies with the definition. The fact remains, though, a combination of the power contained in the crystals and the force of their collective faith, the Mughals called forth a being that by rights should not exist. Moreover, when slain, said being left no corpse, the aether which comprised him instead being scattered to the 4 winds. According to the accepted definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode of his manifestation was in every respect the same. Which means... Ascians. Bum bum bum. Whole business is reeks of Ascians. They said it was a masked man who had taught them how years ago, but Gridania has no shortage of masked men, and I never thought to question. Confound it all! How many more will they ensnare with their tainted gifts? Too many, I fear. So long as they are paragons to stir the embers, fools to build the pyre, and crystals to feed the flames, never and again shall we suffer primal visitation. Oh my god. That was happening to me yesterday. That's exactly the same thing that was happening to me yesterday. I would get the 2002 error after going down about 2,000 spots. I'd get the error, go to my desktop, log in, and I'd hit start, and I had to do that same process 3 times, and then I would be able to get in, and then it put me back to like the 6,000. I know exactly how you feel right now, and it sucks. My heartfelt thanks. Already, the information you have provided has proven invaluable. The Grand Serpent Marshal and I have much to discuss. I friggin' burned my tongue on lasagna earlier, and it really friggin' hurts right now. Oh, before you do, my lady, I was hoping we might finish discussing that other matter. The matter of which you speak has even now been settled. The Scions shall not want for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to Revenant's Toll. Oh, good. We know you can count on you, my lady. While Ida and I remain to discuss the particulars of our arrangement with the Elder Seedseer, mayhap you continue returning to the Waking Sands and apprise the antecedent of all that has transpired? This is Halloween, this is Halloween, do-do-do, do-do-do. Okay, pray return to the Waking Sands. Oh my god, it's a whale. It's Waylord. If I were you, Coyote, I don't know if I would keep trying, honestly. Depending on what you got going on, you know, tomorrow. If I were you right now, I would have given up. Because it's like an hour for like, it took an hour per about 1,600 spots for me today. Her offer of additional support could not have come at a better time. Why are we getting so little XP for these MSQ missions? I hate it here. The gift, why is she laying on the floor? You have to finish the story, bro. Bro, I understand, bro, but bro. But bro. No, I get it, I understand. What level are you up to, by the way? That's fair. That's a fair point. Go call Yoshi. Call Yoshi and tell you to let him in. Tell him to let you in. Why is she on the floor? Level 50 was the cap, so everyone... Oh. Okay, that makes sense then. That makes sense then. You're level 88. Damn. That's high. So my departure, Waking Sands will formally cease to be our headquarters, and the premises will be given into the care of Urianger. I had thought to relinquish the property, but he was quite adamant, and I had not the heart to disagree. These walls have borne witness to some of the brightest and darkest moments in our order's history. Mayhap it is best that we do not forsake them entirely. Urianger shall remain here and devote his energies to studying the nature of the primals. By the grace of the 12, he will one day discover the permanent solution that we have sought for so long. Alice, whatever her name is. Should they require assistance, I have their assurances that they will not hesitate to contact us. Speaking of Urianger, would you inquire of him if any tasks remain undone? Cannot escape the feeling that I've forgotten something. Pills, hello! Yes, the Q boss is definitely tougher than any Dark Souls boss we've fought. It's kicking Coyote's ass right now, that's true. Yeah, she's gotten thrown back. Alice, right? Alice. We've barely seen her. I forgot how to pronounce her name. She's like pieced out 20 minutes into the game. What's Papa Limo got? Oh, hard mode Garuda. Must send her back to the Aether before she can do any more damage. The storm is as a spring breeze beside that she was raised this time. No airship could hope to penetrate it. And so we must count ourselves fortunate that the Order of the Twin had a chance to discover a beastman aetherite leading into the Howling Eye. Before you do aught else, I suggest you pay a visit to Adder's Nest and have words with Commander We'll be able to tell you about said aetherite. Cool. She said, bye! That's exactly what she did. Thou art ever welcome, but I require no assistance. Pray take thy leave, unburdened by concern of my well-being. Verily, thy countenance bespeaks a desire to quit this place without further delay. Mayhap you thinkest, this chapter of our tale concluded, that these halls should rightly be consigned to the annals of history. In man's eagerness to seize the future, how readily he doth set down the path. Full many a proud pioneer hath bravely stridden into the great unknown, only to find that there the banner of his ancestor, faded by the eons, and still man glorieth in his discoveries. 'Tis through his pride that wisdom doth ever give way to ignorance, while they who lurk in shadow remain hidden, lost no sooner than they are found. Why does he talk so weird? God, he talks weird. Mr. Fancy Pants over here. He kind of does, Pills. That bow. Be not offended. Thy conduct hath ever been beyond reproach. Despite thy surpassing strength and all thy many victories, thou hast never been so convinced of thine own greatness as to imagine thyself above the failings of thy forebears. Mayhap it is the echo which hath opened thine eyes to the lessons of history. Would that the same could be said of... And Minfilia is screaming. Whence came that cry? The solar, 12 forefend, the descendant. The nod of victory. Okay, so yeah, why is she on the floor? You must... Oh god, not the time for a migraine. Oh boy. Oh boy. Tell me, Louis Soir, would you have done the same? Louis Soir Levier was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure. Would that I had met him prior to his passing. Oh, hello. Wait, you're in a white coat. An Ascian here? How? How readily you see. You are indeed gifted, antecedent. But you are not like the others, your robes. Gifted, but ignorant. Yet I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears. It has been millennia. Why has he got a white robe? Mine are the robes of an emissary. Well, that answered my question. Unlike he who came before, I have no quarrel with you. He who? You speak of La Habrea? La Habrea is a warrior. He fought, he fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes. He's a ghost. Then he is still... Come, I only confirm that which you already knew. There is no cessation, no oblivion, only expulsion. What are you? We're ready when you are, my lady, if there's nothing else. Oh, Tadaru can't see. Or worst, expel. Tadaru can't see him. Is something the matter? Yeah, Tadaru can't see him. I feel the same way. After everything that's happened here, it feels strange to leave, but I'm sure we'll soon get used to Revenant's toll. Well, I'll let you say your goodbyes. Take as long as you like, my lady. We shall depart whenever you're ready. It is only to be expected. She lacks the gift and the knowledge both. To her, we are indistinct. I do not understand. Shadowless, fleshless, formless. What truth there is in each tale is diluted by time and telling. Knowledge dictates expectation, and expectation colors perception. Thus did she perceive naught. So it is with all but a chosen few, even you, when young, could not yet see with eyes unclouded. You know nothing about me. Nothing. The gift grants you clarity, it grants you focus. With it, you may, in time, come to see us as we are, rather than this crude approximation. La Habrea did not think so highly of the Echo. La Habrea is wrong about a great many things. The Echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have yet to master. And if we did, there would be no strife between our peoples, for we would be one mind. I leave, as I came, in peace, antecedent. May we meet again as friends. Okay, so this guy's not a dick, so that's a good start. I'm sorry, what? Okay, I take back my previous statement about him not being a dick. He's kind of a dick for what he just did there. I take back my previous statement. Mayhap I was indelicate. 'Tis a mercy she shields her children from his grace with such resolve. Was it also by her hand that you survived the ardor? Ardor, I wonder? So he's posing himself as a friendly? Not... I am so confused. And I understand, like, the Ascians are spirits? Is that right? And they just take over whatever body they want to, which is why Thancred got possessed by La Habrea to, I guess, you know, find his way in. I take it there's no need to explain. Save your concern. He did me no lasting harm. Whatever his intention was, it was not to kill. I heard a cry. What happened? Are you all right? You look faint. Do you need to lie down? I can fetch you a flask of my special tonic. Oriange, send word to the students of Baldessian. Tell them to scour the archives, the forbidden tombs in particular. If there's any reference to an Ascian robed in white, however oblique, I would know of it. An Ascian, my lady? Was that what gave you a cause to cry out? I did moments ago glimpse a figure clad in white set forth from the waking sands. Yet Ascians are wont to employ teleportation magics. Why would one be so brazen? I know not of and care not. Find him. Turn every stone in Vesper Bay if you have to. I got a big stick, I could do that. Pray attend me, Tataru. Great, now I gotta find dressed in white. Lovely. I love that mission. In for Garuda Awakening. Lovely. All right, I'm going to... Ooh, is that worth... No, heck it. We've already done Ifrit and the other one. Might as well. Oh, wait, no. I got to go talk to the Adder's Nest guy to start that. That's right. God, burn my tongue and it freaking hurts now. Hang on, 2 seconds. Two seconds, hang on. Some people never learn. Okay. Find this man dressed in white. The mission here or somewhere else? No, it's here. Well, that wasn't very difficult. He's right there. I am told that you are the warrior of light, but I would know for myself. I shall walk north, and you may choose to follow. Know, however, that you will be waylaid if you do. You may even perish. Should you survive, we shall speak anon. Waylaid? You mean killed? I could have just said that. All right, whatever you got, I'm gonna beat it up. I am being judged. Oh, that's like a daily occurrence. Follow the white-robed Ascian. Boop, 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 boop. That's the bloaty bogies, buggies, whatever they're called. Ooh, hello. I wonder what this even does. Oh, life surge, that's right. All right, let's keep following. Let's keep on going. Ooh, 2 of you. All right, let's go. Oh, come on, finish him. Really? You lived on like 1 HP there, my dude. Rudeness. All right, moving on. Again, being judged. Kev, thank you for the raid. What were you doing? How are we doing? What's going on? Kev, shout yourself out. Honestly, no, I'm not. Okay, do me a favor. Were you playing Fortnite the retro category? I have to ask. I saw you got a couple wins. Good job, first off. Remarkable, truly remarkable. Thank you for granting me this indulgence. None saved who behested La Habrea could endure such an examination. Spooderman swinging into Fortnite, Gears of War swinging into Fortnite, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson swinging into Fortnite. Good for them. Good for them. Hi, Chris. Hello, everyone coming over from Kev's raid. Most of you probably know who I am. I'm Static. We are playing Final Fantasy XIV. We're in patch 2.1, I think, still. We've only been playing, what, 2 hours of it? So yeah, we're probably still in patch 2.1. But I'm going through this. We started at the beginning. I'm currently 1 day, 3 minutes short of 2 days of game time. Already. I know, I'm a madman. But guess what? We're having fun. So, if you like what you see, follow buttons down below. Greatly appreciate it. Dwayne The Rock, yes, only from Fortnite is where Dwayne The Rock Johnson came from. Only. How's the new expansion? Ask me that again in about 100 hours when I get there. I still have to go through Heavensward, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, and then we get to Endwalker. We're gonna be here a while. We got a while yet to go before we get to Endwalker. You bore witness to my audience with the antecedent, did you not? And you know I acted only in self-defense. I realize the same cannot be said for La Habrea. Even amongst his brethren, he is considered unique. Nevertheless, I cannot wholly condemn his misdeeds, for through them we discovered you, only one so strong in the gift that he could cast us out. I mean, at least 100 hours. At least 100 hours. Yeah, I heard there's a lot in between now and the beginning of Heavensward. I heard there was a lot. Your mother favors you still, that is much plain, but you surely must feel it. Her influence wanes, and her strength shall soon be spent. These lands, these people, this world, all soon shall change. And as it was, so shall it be again, as it should always have been. Doubt my claims and question my motives if you will. Only believe me when I say this. I am Elidibus. Elidibus? How do you pronounce that? Elidibus? Elidabai? I'm gonna say Elidibus. Emissary, bearer of the word of the one true God. We shall meet again. Elidibus. Elidibus. Okay. Elidibus. That's a big frickin' toad. All right, pray return to the waking stance. I'm guessing Elidibus. That's just best guess. I mean, we know his name. So that's a start. He's got white robes, but I think the white ones look cooler than the black ones. Boop, boop. So is it gonna tell me when I go from one patch to another? Is it gonna let me know? Because I know we have like patch 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, and 2.55. Does it tell you like which one? Or when the next one begins? Just because I want to be able to put it in the title. Some of them give you titles, so kinda. Okay. Keep an eye out for that. Nah, why would they make it so nice? Thank the gods you've returned. After you left, I begged to worry that I might have sent you to your doom. I take it our visitor proved elusive? Beg pardon? He was waiting for you? What'd you do? What did he say? As it was, so it shall be again. Of when does he speak, and of what exactly? Okay, well, yeah, I would hope they would let me know when I get to, like, when I'm about to start Heavensward. Those I'm okay with. So I'm assuming... Oh, and I want to make sure... So, okay, let me ask this while people are here that know this game. The main menu of this game, before you log on to the server, you can pick the different trailers. Is it okay and actually kind of wise to watch those before we begin that expansion? Yeah, go ahead. Go for it. I trust you. I'd hope for answers, but it seems I shall have to be content with a wealth of additional questions. Boop, 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 boop. All right, what is this? I think it's helpful to spot to track track my quest progress. Oh, look at this. Holy shnikes. Wow. I have done a lot of quests. Good lord. All right, there's patch 2.1. Build. Oh! Well, damn. I'm on the last quest of patch 2.1. All right, thank you, Pills. I appreciate it. Ophelia has a final favor to ask of you. Let us set aside the matter of this Ascian until after we completed our move to the Rising Stones. There is but one final favor I would ask of you before I depart. I believe I mentioned before that my father was a member of the Alamegan Resistance. The truth, however, is more complicated than that. As far as the Empire knew, he was their spy. He maintained the deception of the Nye on half a decade, furnishing the Resistance with vital Imperial secrets while feeding his paymasters subtle conceived misinformation. When he died some 15 years ago, my father left behind his journal, which I've closely guarded ever since. It contains every shred of information he and his agents can steal on what they believe to be the single greatest threat to Eorzea, the Primals. Its wisdom has guided me through the years, though there is much within I still do not understand. It is my hope that Urianger will fare better. Tell him to treat it with care. It is all I have left of my father. Oh, damn, she's giving this to Urianger. We'll have more questions than answers. I don't know if you would get spoiled so much as not understand what is happening. Because I watched the Realm Reborn one, which the cinematics, holy hell, they look good. But no, I did leave watching the Realm Reborn trailer that's on the main menu. I did leave with questions. Many questions. I don't know. We'll see what happens when we get to the beginning of Heavensward. Look at me killing it. I mean, hey, there's still 4.5 patches of quests to go, which are all not the same length. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, like right when we're about to watch Heavensward, or when we're about to start Heavensward, like after we get to the end of patch 2.55, go and watch the Heavensward trailer. When we start getting towards the beginning of Stormblood, like finishing the last patches after Heavensward, go watch the Stormblood trailer. That's what I'm thinking would be the best way to like take advantage of those trailers. It is no small thing to surrender such a cherished memento. Well, can I imagine the antecedent's pain? Upon mine horror, I swear to spare no effort in the studies of these materials, lest my lady's sacrifice be in vain. Oh, I know. I watched the Realm Reborn one, and I was just like in awe of how beautiful it was. This is Minphilia. Okay. Forgive me, but I could wait no longer. I have departed for the Rising Stones. If you have yet to, once you have given the journal to Urianger, I bid you come to the seventh heaven in Revenant's Toll. Tataru will be there to show you inside our new headquarters. Assuming you have already attuned to it, you may wish to make use of our new Aetheryte in Revenant's Toll. After all, it is right on our doorstep. Ah. Oh God, wait. Wait, why is... There's already a hard mode of this unlocked. Appreciate you too, some nerd. Legend of Good King Mughal XII doth tell of a wise and magnanimous ruler. Last the entity thus summoned put the lie to this imagining with his brief and decidedly unpeaceful reign. 'Twas most disturbing for me to learn, then, that the Mughals' guard have once more succeeded in placing their maniac potent upon the thorny throne. Methinks the agents of chaos doth lurk in the shadows of this deed. Only with the Ascians' guileful intervention could they have called the king back from the Aether with such haste. As ever, it falls to thee, to the blade born of light, to banish the Paragon's dark ambition from our realm. 12 only know what dire power doth corrupt this savior of their gentle forest folk. I do need a drink. Send a message. Oh, well, I mean, I can turn the chat into sub-only mode, and only people who are sub to the channel can talk. So there's a channel point redemption that if a non-sub wants to send a message, they can in sub-only mode. Yeah, so like if, you know, we ever grow massively, which would be awesome. We can, if anything ever crappy happens, go into sub-only mode. So anyone who's subbed to the channel, the only people allowed to speak. You didn't mean to, it didn't send a message in sub only, so you didn't really press it. Wait, is this me doing it again? Oh boy. All right, let's go to Revenant's Toll. Let's go look at our new digs. Tataru! Oh my God, it's a dragon. You're here, good, good. We were all wondering when you'd show up. As I was just telling your restive receptionist here, I'm pleased to inform you that all the documents have been prepared and all signatures signed. The Rising Stones is officially yours. Splendid. From this day forward, I will spare no effort in seeing that it is as welcoming and comfortable a home for us as the Waking Sands ever was. That said, this is all somewhat intimidating, is it not? So many unfamiliar places and unfamiliar faces. I'll press the button after the cutscene here. Take that odd-looking fellow over there, for example. He's been eyeing us most suspiciously ever since we arrived. I can't help but wonder if we are truly safe here. That man, I can't say I've spoken to him myself, but rumor has it he's come to hunt for ancient treasures in Crystal Tower. You've seen the structure I speak of, no? It's hard to miss, that massive pillar of shining crystal that looms high over the land just to the southeast of here. If the tales are to be believed, that it's a remnant of some ancient civilization. The details remain a mystery, and that's no doubt why it's drawn adventurers, and scholars from all over looking to unearth its secrets. The man over there is no exception, and if my instincts are true, he knows more than most. If you're curious about the tower yourself, you could do worse than talk to him and see what he knows. Why, if I were not otherwise occupied with my duties here, I'd have half a mind to join you. I mean, just look at it. I can scarce begin to imagine what wonders lie inside. So does he mean loot? because I like loot. Indeed. Why, that's wonderful to hear. Rest assured that this receptionist will work just as hard to see that our efforts do not skip a beat despite the relocation. And with that, I do believe it's time you officially announced your presence to everyone inside. The antecedent and the others will surely be overjoyed to see you. Crystal Tower quest series is now available from the Outlandish Man. In order to progress in the main scenario, you must first complete certain quests in the Crystal Tower series. While you are granted a respite from your duties as a Scion, use your time to probe the depths of the Crystal Tower and see what ancient secrets may be gleaned. All right, let's press the button before we proceed. I don't watch that show, so I don't understand that one. All right, here you go. Here's a good one. The button press, as Kev ever so wants to do. You will have all the superpowers in the entire world. But if you destroy anything or kill anything, you will die instantly. You will have all the superpowers in the world, but if you destroy anything or kill anything, you will die instantly. It would be difficult to not destroy anything, but you know what? I'd do it. I'd do it. Yeah. All right, let me complete this. We'll complete the patch here. This build on a stone is the last quest in the 2.1 patch. And then we'll move on. Do. Entrance to the Solar. Please let this be voice acted. Have you played Titanfalls 2 multiplayer? I have. And that was pretty good. Certainly spacious. I think. Yeah, I have it on PS4. I have the disc back there. It is fun stuff. I enjoyed the couple days I played of it. Today marks a new beginning for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. For today, we declare our independence. Oh, I don't have the auto advance on. There we go. We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eorzea's people, proudly and openly. But this does not mean we will sever our ties to the Eorzean alliance. On the contrary, the antecedent and I shall endeavor to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit political considerations to influence our decisions. Our identity remains unchanged, as does our cause. We're the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eorzea. I have the coolest armor out of everybody. I really do. Good talk. A moment of your time, I would speak of Elidibus. Pardon the intrusion, my lady, but the matter which bringeth me will admit no delay. When every attempt to contact the students of Baldesion has been met with silence. No one will respond? Uh-oh. That's not good. How odd. Allow me to try. That's not good. I don't like the sound of that. No response. Surely they would not ignore us. They have never yet, my lady. I fear we must assume the worst. No, I will not believe it. An outpost, perhaps, but not their headquarters. Their wards are beyond circumvention. Had they come under attack, they would most certainly have raised the alarm. None could penetrate their sanctum unnoticed. But for those who lack the gift and knowledge, both... Oh no. Contact their agents at the field at once. If aught has befallen the students of Baldessian, they may know of it. Though the thought of it pains me, until such time as we have evidence to the contrary, we can but assume the worst. Accordingly, we must needs seek another source of information on Elidibus. It is possible that the others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however, they are unlikely to yield it unconditionally. Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development. What could be next, I wonder? A visit from crimson-clad Asian, perhaps? And which of our allies will then fall silent? For a time, I thought we had gained the upper hand. When you shattered the Crystal of Darkness and cast out La Habrea, I dared to hope that we have found a way to rid ourselves of the Asian menace. Well, I think we're a long way from that. But I was wrong. He endures and may yet return. On that point, I have no doubt that Elidibus spoke true. Yet there must be a way to destroy them utterly, a way to spare this world their unholy machinations. I dare not consider the alternative. There are forces at work we do not understand. I discern them all around, and disturbances too great and too numerous to be dismissed as mere coincidence. Doubtless the Paragons are involved, but how and to what end is far from clear. I know not what will come, but I do know that we will rise and meet it as one. Ah, my stalwart hero. Your face is a picture of resolve. You can't even see my face. It's covered. With luck, however, that will not be for a while. Pray return to your private affairs with my blessing. Should anything arise, you will be informed. Creel? Where are you? Who is Creel? Creel, who is that? The first time we've heard that name. Nabriolus. Oh. You object, Elidibus? We question. Our plans are in motion. Your intentions unclear. They survived the 7th Ardor and are stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you? No, it does not. Serve as you will, so too shall I. We labor not at cross purposes. The wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time, when the veil is lifted from their eyes. And at long last they see. Did he talk about Bahamut? He's got to be talking about Bahamut. And that ends patch 2.1. Yeah, woo. We did something. Not really a big exit, but hey. It is what it is. All right, on to 2.2. Let me just change the title here. Patch 2. No, not Path 2.2. Patch 2.2. All right. And you're over there looking like a rat. You gotta send me a picture of what your helmet looks like, Subnerd, so I can see it. Oh, both of these are for... You know what? Let's take a minute and go to Adder's Nest and turn these in and see what we unlock before we start the patch 2.2 main stuff. Boo-doo, boo-doo, ba. And we officially passed 2 days of playtime, right? 2 days, 20 minutes. We have 50 hours probably by the time we're done tonight. Oh, didn't I get a bunch of new, I got a bunch of new minions. Hang on, we gotta look at the minions. I got the little buffalo. Oh my god, he's so cute. Oh god, you're gonna be out here for a while. God, the minions are so cute in this game, and I love it. Let's do in for a Garuda Awakening. Wasting no time unleashing our fury upon the region. Extensive damage has been reported in both Twelveswood and Kurthus. Must be stopped and soon, lest more lives be lost. As in the past, Garuda kept her court within the Howling Eye, which is perpetually protected by a raging tempest. Fortunately, we have learned of an alternative way to enter our domain. The XIV have constructed an aetherite within Natalin, their stronghold in the central highlands of Kurthus. This aetherite will take you to Garuda's Tempest realm. We owe this discovery to the Ishgardians, who the Elder Seer says desired to repay their kindness you showed them. For the sake of our people as well as theirs, may your mission be met with success. Okay. Fortunately, it appears his efforts at persuasion had rather the opposite effect. The royal sentries reportedly flew into a frenzy and focused their righteous indignation into a new summoning ritual. Mayhap it was the unwavering intensity of the Mughals' guard prayers, but the king has returned to the forest enveloped in an almost blinding aura of majesty. Calling himself the great King Mughal Moggoth XII, suffice it to say that the Elder Seer is willing to condone the necessary act of regicide. Safety of all who dwell in Twelveswood, it has been decided that the king must fall. A certain member of the Elder Seer's personal guard has already escorted Kublai to the ward that shields the monarch's domain. Those among us with the ability to see Mughals are often in high demand, but considering the urgency of your mission, our leader felt it best to expedite matters. All right, sounds good. I will check it out then later on. Yeah, I want to try and do... I do want to do these hard mode trials as they come up. We can fly away. Coyote, are you still here? How's your queue looking? I hope you're able to get some progress. I hope. I pray. Big old capital Q, boss. I should have put a capital Q there. There we go. Look at this thing. I did like Garuda's theme also. I really did. So I want to hear it again. Oh yeah, friggin' Titanfall 2's hype was definitely more around the multiplayer than anything else. Wait, item level 103. Oh, that's me. Getting a lot of these serpent seals, and I haven't even like ranked anything up in the order of the Twin Adder. Be able to use them properly. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Ugh, this is so much more soothing that I can do this. Are you playing it right now, Kev? Are you streaming tomorrow, Kev, or are you taking the night off just to get ready for Halo on Wednesday? Ah, yes, the exporting. I got all the editing done. I just have to work on exporting stuff to YouTube's. Hopefully tomorrow. I mean, we're doing either this tomorrow or Dark Souls, depending on if I can get on. Long ago, I had a stern word with the Mughals Guard about the dangers of turning pheasant fairy tales into disturbing reality. But they insisted that the intimidating force that is good King Mughal XII, may his scepter of judgment ever command our respect, is exactly the sort of favor we need. Mughals Guard are afraid of how the forest has changed, afraid of the never-ending conflict, afraid that we Mughals have no place in this new world. I'm scared of all those things, too, but the thought of unleashing a royal menace upon the Twelveswoods scares me even more. Please, you must deal with them firmly before this goes too far. A measured thrashing, of course, nothing too brutal. Another thorn march here, through the terror of in the ward. Alright. Well, how did they, like, what's going to be different about this one than what we just did? That's what confuses me. Oh, this is Extreme Thorn March. Oh. Might be a little too early for the first Extreme, but I don't know. Let's see if we can get in the Garuda one, and then we'll, I feel like I shouldn't, worry about an extreme trial right now. Oh my god, there goes my bit rate again. Son of a biscuit. Alright, I'm gonna teleport, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom for a couple minutes, so you know what the deal is. It's chair stream time for a couple minutes. So I will be back in a few, and then hopefully we can get into this Garuda hard. Yeah, it's been going in and out all night. Yeah, bite my rate, exactly. All right, I'll be right back. Yes, the chair. Praise be thy chair. That emote turned out really well. Emote turned out really well. All right. Let me see what this guy's got going on. Do I know you? Unless I am very much mistaken, you are the famed adventurer bested the Guardian Empire's general, are you not? The great StaticArbiter himself. Amazing! And more than a little serendipitous. One might even call it fate. But I recently received word of a truly unique opportunity. You see an opportunity the like of which none but one of your proven worth could take advantage. The reward? not less than the accumulated knowledge of a fallen civilization. The risk? A single misstep could cost you your life. But what is a little danger to a storied hero such as you? A man with absolute confidence in his own abilities stands to profit handsomely from this venture. No, I crave no recompense for my part in bringing this opportunity to your attention. The historic discoveries you shall make will be reward enough, I assure you. If my words have fanned the flames of your curiosity, then I bid you seek a man by the name of Ramboroes at St. Coinix Find, and to see who stands at the doorway to untold marvels. See, this guy's talking my language. He's talking frickin' loot. He's talking my language. 175. I don't think I could buy anything for 175. Hopefully getting this Garuda fight here soon. Ah, 280 is what I need. All right. Where's this Rambros? Where's he at? Ah, ha! Let's go. Kev's favorite word, gameplay. Time for Garuda. Hard mode Garuda. Is it that fun still? I'll have to reinstall Titanfall and see how it is. Ow. That was dumb of me. I can't tell where she's facing. Oh, Coyote Chow, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. That's really unfortunate. Oh god, why is she triggering me? No. You're not, no. Yeah, the whole major queue issue with this game kind of sucks for a lot of us. Because on it, like, a lot of us can't log in at 8 o'clock in the morning to be in a very small queue and then stay logged in all day. It sucks. I mean, as the days go on, less and less people are going to be playing, so. The wind around Garuda begins to churn. Oh, crap. Oh, jeez. Thank you. Oh, it kept your spot. Hell yeah. Get it, girl. First try. All right, so there should be a weapon and a random, or a coffer for like my weapon. Root as well. Okay. Weapon of the Vortex. I didn't get anything. Dang it. I didn't get anything. Again. Unfortunate. Yeah, even if I can't log back in the first time, I just assume I'm gonna lose it. What else do we got in here? What are all these? Hawkett Manor. Oh, Hawk Manor. Hawkeye Manor. So this must be hard. That's hard mode. Hawkeye Manor. So these are all hard modes of the other dungeons. Okay. That's what these are. These I can collect later. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Oh, Todder's got a little table. So what are you at right now in your queue? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna go around later and collect them. Just so, like, I have them all unlocked. Truly, there was no rest for the weary. Scarce as I had begun to make myself at home when I received a request for assistance from Amagina and Sons. It would appear their storehouse in Horizon has been the target of a series of covert robberies. Minor as they seemed in isolation, occasional discrepancies in the manifest were long dismissed as clerical errors. It was only during the concern's annual audit that a pattern became apparent. Significant quantities of crystals, and only crystals, were missing. I need hardly tell you what that may imply. The Brass Blades, charged with investigating the thefts, believes that someone within the concern is selling the crystals for profit. Alas, they have yet been able to identify a likely suspect, and the concern's proprietors have grown frustrated by their lack of progress. Needless to say, I would not have agreed to intervene had the stolen goods been of merely monetary value. There's even the possibility that the thief acts not out of self-interest, but in service to a primal, can ill afford to wait for the Blades to realize their mistake. Yeah. Pray depart for Horizon at your earliest convenience. Rendezvous with Yastola when you arrive. She and Thancred have already begun a preliminary investigation. I have every confidence that the three of you will get to the bottom of these thefts. I only hope our fears prove unfounded when you do. They actually, like, super changed hard mode compared to the originals. That I like. I like that. And it's not like you're not really doing the same thing again. Just harder. I like when they change stuff around. I doubt I have any better gear. $10, $10, $11, $14. Yeah, 101. Take it. Ba-da-da-da, da, ba-da-da-da. Alright, you stola. There you are. Your assistance is most welcome. I've already spoken at length with the brass blades of the Rose, albeit to little avail. It would seem that the thieves took great pains to conceal their activities. I could go into further detail, but your time might be better spent in conversation with Fufu Lupa. He's the officer in charge with leading the investigation, and I would only be repeating at that which he related to me. You ought eluded my attention, mayhap it will not elude yours. Fufu Lupa. Where are you? Oh, hello there. Your steward said to expect you. Terrible business, these thefts. We have yet to confirm the quantity of crystals stolen, but I dare say it may be greater than... but never mind that. I have news to share. A short while ago, the driver of a heavily laden carriage refused to halt for inspection and broke through one of our checkpoints on the Royal Allegan Sunway. The car bolted off toward Eastern Thanalan, where, thank the gods, I hear that our colleagues were able to apprehend them without further incident. A speeding carriage? That would seem a curious choice for thieves to such proven cunning. Yet the Amalja do have a foothold in Eastern Thanalan. And what of their cargo? Did they carry the crystals we seek? We should be receiving a report any moment now, but I fail to see what else it could... Did you miss me, friends? Thancred! I'm back, but I fear I'm come bearing disappointing news. Or on second thought, perhaps it's good news, after all. Thancred, wherever have you been off to? I figured you had everything under control here, so I just took a brief excursion to the east to check upon our Amalja friends. And wouldn't you believe it? I happened upon a runaway carriage on the way, and even was able to do my small part to help my friends in the brass blades intercept it. In all my years, I've never seen such a prodigious quantity of sumnus. The blades were calling it one of the greatest hauls they've ever seen. The stolen crystals, on the other hand, were nowhere to be found. Is that so? Alas, I suppose we have no choice but to resume our search elsewhere. We should reassess our options as well. Come with us. Against all expectation, it would seem the Amalja are innocent of this particular spate of crimes. By all indications, they have yet to replenish the store of crystals exhausted during their last attempt to summon Ifrit. What I can't fathom is why anyone else would go to such lengths to obtain crystals, and in such quantity. It cannot be that we are dealing with simple thieves. If their motive were profit, why would they limit their trades to crystals only? Plainly, we are missing something. While you think about what it might be, I shall inform Urianger of our progress, or lack thereof.
Now then. Tis I. The situation may be more complicated than we anticipated.
Finally, voice acting.
Indeed, I shall remain watchful. Ere thou goest, another matter requireth thine attention. A young maiden, full eager to... Wherefore inquirest thou of her fairness? Very well. Be she damsel or devil, I shall direct her steps to Revenant's Toll.
I appreciate Lurkev and the raid
Save
earlier.
thine insinuations for one given to such impropriety. Thou shalt not find me amenable.
Well, who is this?
Far across the sea from the land of Domar have we traveled. We seek audience with the ruler of these lands. Who here speaks for you?
Well, she's new. She certainly knew. More earrings, good lord. Jake, 14 months, dude, and on a 14-month streak. How are you? Oh my god. How's it going, buddy? It's good to see you. Hope you and the lady are well. 14 for 4. Hey, 14 for 14. There you go. All right. We got Stinky Socks and Peach Barf here. Great, awesome. Awesome to hear. All right, here's Stinky Sock one. Tastes like bubblegum. It's good to see you, buddy. All right, let me get the switch back over to here. Yes, let's press the button when we have a minute. Let's do that. I wish Kev was still. I hope Kev's listening for this one. Oh god, I don't need caps turned on. Good lord. Okay. Your penis grows 3 inches, but you lose 10 points off your IQ. Done. Done. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes again. I'll sacrifice 10 IQ points to make that happen. Easy. Easy. Those Foofaloopa. Oh, I'm just like, done. I'll hit it 5 times. Hell with it. I'll hit it 5 times. All right, second bean is Peach Barf. God, I hope it's Peach. It's not Peach. Not Peach. Joke's on you, I only have 4 IQ. Not my fault. Really wish I didn't burn my tongue earlier. Good lord. Joke's on you, I have 9 IQ. So if you have 4 IQ, does that mean you get like inch added on? You only gain what you can sacrifice? Is that how that works? Oh, but it's good to see your return. I have given some thought to the matter, and I have just hit upon a most disturbing possibility. How could I have been so blind? Calm yourself, Foofaloopa. What is this disturbing possibility of which you speak? I was contemplating as to how the thieves' activities escaped our notice for so long, and then it came to me. What if there is someone among our ranks conspiring with them, a traitor in our midst? It would be most unfortunate if your fears proved well-founded, Foofaloopa. Indeed, if for reasons of security, the concern decided to transfer the remaining crystals stored in Horizon to another location, their plans would be discovered in the moment the Brass Blades were informed. But such a shipment would be surely well guarded. Would thieves as wily as ours risk open confrontation? But neither would the concern be eager to present them with such an obvious target. They might instead elect to carry out the transfer in secret, to entrust the goods to, let us say, a lone, something minor, traveling without escort so as not to attract undue attention. But who? Ah, I see. Yes, the concern may well elect to do that. But to travel with so much cargo would be such a strenuous task indeed. And this miner would certainly need to rest upon the way. Mayhap north of the bridge to Hammerley? A fine spot to rest, would you not agree? You lie in wait to the north, and I shall do the same to the south. Just roll over to almost 1,000 IQ. Yeah, that makes sense. But I've received new orders. Must be on my way. To Hammerley! call me a cynic, but I would be surprised if these thieves lay down their arms and surrender. See that you come prepared to offer them some encouragement. How far did you get in 14, Jake? Did you had pretty much done a good amount, haven't you? Where are we going? Okay. Well, I mean, if you're gonna get on now, I hope you're ready for the queue times. Best prepare yourself for the queue times, and you better be able to get on at like 8 a.m. Yeah, luckily I was able to get on by 6 p.m. Movement in the distance catches your eye. Oh, hello, unknown Ravager. Forgot to turn the volume. I have to like up the volume a hair when dialogue happens. Ooh, ah. More of you. Yeah, the plan here is to play all of this through until we get to the end of Endwalker. However long that takes. Did you Stola change her clothes? Oh my god, she did. A gang of sea-wolf thieves, and in Thanalan no less. I suppose there's a first time for everything. Sea-wolves? All of them? And all with the same taste in facial tattoos. Blue, in case you were wondering. For thieves are a long way from home. I'm like... Someone gonna make a decision? Thancred, if you would be so good as to attend to the outstanding matters in Horizon, I have inquiries to make. To Horizon, then. Fufalupa will want to hear about your meeting with the thieves. Fufalupa. I should name my character Fufalupa. Imagine if my name was Fufalupa. Streamer name change time. All right, let's rebrand everything. We're gonna change our name. Twitter handle's gonna change. We are now gonna be known as Fufalupa Junior. Because, you know, we just can't, like, straight up steal his name. Gotta put a junior or something at the end of it. Fufalupa the Third. Name my character Fufa. I get another mount that I can rename. Name it Fupa. On behalf of the Brass Blades of the Rose, I thank you for your service to Horizon. But we have not been idle. While you were afield, we succeeded in identifying the traitor within our ranks. Is that so? Then, by your leave, I should be very much like to have a word with the fellow in private. No. I'm afraid that will not be possible. Regrettably, he, managed to subdue the units of blades dispatched to detain him, made good his escape. Oh, for the love of... And how did he manage that exactly? Your men haven't been sampling the somnus when confiscated, have they? Or was he a giant in disguise? No, but he was quite strong. A sea wolf, Lamensian born and raised, I believe. But do not worry, we will find him, and you have my word on that. I see. Pray keep me apprised of any developments. Yes, he's standing next to me. Understood. I fear our time together is at an end, my friend. Your services are required elsewhere. Awfully disappointing, I know, but one must follow where duty leads. You might try to look a little disappointed. Or do you mean to give me another one of your stoic nods? You do, don't you? Yeah, I wish I could play in the morning, because that's like the easiest way to queue in. You hate the design of the island hub? Which one is that? Are you talking about Libs and Lomensa? Actually quite like that one. gonna give me one of your stoic nods, huh? Do ya? The Mother of Exiles. Ooh, dies. The antecedent bid to me to tell you to make for Vesper Bay, where young Alphino awaits your coming most eagerly. It was he who requested your assistance. So, commotion or incident, I am not privy to the details. While you do whatever it is that Alphino has planned for you, I shall endeavor to track down our traitorous brass blade. And when I do, be rest assured that he will have our answers. It is confusing to navigate at first, but the more you're in that area, the more you're gonna get used to it. It is confusing at first. Hooray for flying. Yeah, it takes a little bit. You'll get used to it though. Do 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 do. I thought the same thing at first, too. Don't worry. Gotta love people on the internet. The only other class I've messed with is fishing. The only other class I've messed with is fishing, and I haven't tried any others yet. Okay, where am I going? I was debating on what other, like, I'm the type of person that I want to max out a class as best as possible before I even think about doing another. I just feel like if I go back and forth, I'm not going to make any progress overall. You're late. No matter. I know where our visitors are headed. From what I have been able to gather, this vessel belongs to a band of Domans who seek an audience with the Sultana. You are familiar with Doma, yes? In Othard? But like the rest of the nations of the Eastern Continent, it is ruled by the Guardian Empire. Given our visitors' unannounced arrival, as well as the state of their ship, I suspect they did not leave their homeland under the best circumstances. Needless to say, I should be very interested to hear their tale, and more importantly, what they know of the current state of affairs in the Empire. Such information could prove most useful. We would be fools not to pursue this opportunity, do you not think? Come with me to Ul'dah. Unless I am mistaken, I am rarely mistaken. We'll find the Domans bickering with the Sultan swarm on the Royal Promenade. You are uncertain of your role in this proceedings? Insurance. If our guests are not themselves Imperial agents, it seems fair to assume that they may be being pursued by some. And if not, who better than you to have on hand in the event of an unforeseen diplomatic incident? Besides, I do so enjoy your sparkling repartee. Satisfied? Good. Shall see you in Ul'dah. I love Alpha. Freaking Alfie. Freaking Alpha. Switches back to the gladiator combat. Oh, I bet it was interesting. I'm trying to think. I think I would go for... Maybe I might try a magic ranged DPS class. I think that might be the next one on the list. If I'm gonna try a second actual like combat class. The Chamber of Rule? Yeah. Up we go. It matters not how many times you ask. Without the necessary permissions, none shall pass. Pray understand, good sir, we have not the leisure to lodge a formal petition. Time is of the essence. All I ask is that you summon your superior. Allow me to plead my case. Surely you can grant us that small kindness. Away with you, and darken these doors no longer. I will not ask again. You know not what you do. Oh, there she goes. The reptile tail. Gather your pleas fell upon deaf ears. Loyal man with a cold heart, I know his kind well. Hope that you will find me more to your liking. Alphanode Levivier. Which, I believe, makes me very nearly unique in this part of the world, at least. Few indeed are your allies in Ul'dah, yet you will need some if you wish to endear yourselves to the wealthy and powerful. Pray join me and my associate at the quicksand. There you may explain your situation to us, and we shall see if there is aught we can help to do. Stoic nod. So we go Alphino at the quicksand. Ooh. Yeah, I want to do fishing. I want to do the mining. I want to do the armor crafting. Goldsmith, gold crafter, though, sounds interesting for accessories. In due time. Quicksand should be just right outside here. Shoning! Oh, come on. I just put that door in. Come on, don't kick it down. I just installed that door. You broke the last one. Shoning, what's going on, buddy? How the hell are we? Oh, that's right. I can't summon my mount here. I think that Windows update screwed something up in my Nick card. My bitrate's been all over the place tonight. Freaking Windows updates, man. I missed your face, sir. How's the lady? How's the child? How's the family? All right, let's see what this freaking visitor's all about.
We have traveled some several thousand miles across the sea from the nation of Doma, in hopes that we might find sanctuary in these lands.
Sanctuary, Lady Yugiri?
Yugiri?
Aye. Lying within Othard, Doma was under the dominion of the Garlean Empire, as I'm sure you are aware.
We were.
When the War of Succession broke out in Garlemald, we espied an opportunity to free
6 months old
ourselves
already?
from
My
the
God.
yoke of imperial oppression and took up arms. Only to be crushed. And so I gathered what few Domans escaped the reckoning and guided them hither to your shores.
A war of succession? Then the Emperor... Forgive me. You said that Doma was under Imperial rule, did you not?
Doma is gone. Razed to the ground as an example to the other provinces.
12 have mercy. And your people?
On a ship anchored in Vesper Bay, flying borrowed colors. Many were complicit in the rebellion, or akin to those who were. They will not come ashore until I send word that it is safe to do so. I sought an audience with your rulers, but was summarily refused.
The lords of Ul'dah are not wont to entertain foreign refugees without suitable encouragement.
Mayhap I was foolish to expect otherwise, but our supplies run low and we have young ones in urgent need of care. I have seen the tents outside the gates, however. We are not the first to seek asylum, nor will we be the last.
Be that as it may, Ul'dah is no friend to Garlemald. Your tale would stir the hearts of many men and women here. The Sultana and the Syndicate will not be so easily swayed, but I shall see that you are granted an opportunity to plead your case.
This is within your power?
Well, far be it from me to boast, but I do have the ear of certain influential
I
individuals.
like him.
I am in your debt.
Lady Yugiri, forgive me for observing, but your choice of attire seems like to evoke feelings of mistrust.
Men are wont to fear the unfamiliar. We know this from experience. We seek only to spare the people of Ul'dah unnecessary disquiet.
I shall defer to your experience, then.
I thank you for your understanding.
It seems I have urgent business with the Flame General. I leave our guests in your capable hands.
Oh, that's no pressure. Alright, so the only way I know I stream over Wi-Fi. It's been good to me for the most part. But I'm only going to consider hardwiring when I get an actual streaming desktop computer. And the only reason I say that is because the laptop I have doesn't have an Ethernet port in it. And I'm already running 2 USB hubs with 7 of the ports being used, all feeding into one of the only USB port in the laptop. So the whole hardwire thing, we're not going to cross that bridge until it comes time for me to get an actual streaming PC that I have all the USB ports on the back. So that's why I haven't hardwired this laptop at all. I'm paying for 500 down, so I'm hoping that's fast enough. And I'm almost gonna upgrade to a gig where I live. So I have the speeds. I've got the speeds. If I may say, sir, as I said earlier, we have been at sea for several moons, and our supplies are all but spent. I have not the heart to repeat the tales of our tribulations, nor would it please you to listen to them, I think. Suffice to say, however, sacrifices have been made. Though it shames me to beg for more when you have already offered so much, desperation compels me. Gentle sir, if you or your associates could spare any provisions, anything at all, would go a long way to lessen the suffering of my people. Speak with Momodi. Oh, we're gonna speak with Momodi. Okay. What about Pillar? Hells, why didn't you say so sooner? Of course I'll help. Couldn't have picked a better day to tell the truth. Wealthy merchant and his entourage were due to have a banquet here on the morrow. See, but just sent word that they can't come, meaning I got a boatload of food stuff and ain't no one to feed. Best of all, they paid for the lot in advance. Ha ha! Got on call. Oh God. Gotten call on Verdura and Catherine at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Tell them I said to ship the little prince's order to the Waking Sands. Oh, and if they argue, just show them those letters. That just set them straight. Yeah, we're getting. It just sucks how expensive a good desktop is right now. Because what I'm looking at is pushing like $1,400 right now, which I don't remember them being that expensive. It's like 200 more than what would normally cost. All right, so we got to go all over here. Take that letter. Take this letter. Shouldn't encourage them like this. They'll start to expect it. You mark my words. Oh, listen here. Just go talk to your boss. Don't talk to me. Did it go up or down? I'll be surprised if it went down. We go Momodi. Okay. What does lull equate to? Well, how much did you spend on that? You don't mind me asking again? Oh, well, yeah, if you have anything 30, 60, 30, 80, buying a build with it's definitely gonna be cheaper than just buying the card itself. See, that's my point. Like, what you have would probably suffice me, but it's 300 to 400 more than what it normally would have been. With your Yugiri. All right, Yugiri, I got your food. I dare not hope for such magnanimity, much less expected. Mistress Momodi is generous indeed. I shall be sure to thank her most humbly. So yeah, exactly. And how long ago did you buy that? Lady Yugiri, I briefed the Flame General of your situation. I think you will be pleased with his reply. We have been granted an audience? Before the Sultana and the Syndicate both. We should return to the Royal Promenade at once. You've done much for us, Master Alphino. I swear we shall return the favor. Naught is owed, Lady Yugiri, for naught has been given. This small favor you fairly won with your words, and it is with words you must win the favor of the Syndicate. Then I shall choose them with care. You will be accompanying us, yes? Good. Your presence may serve to remind the Syndicate of the true meaning of philanthropy, and that nothing so unpalatable will be required of them, assuming the Domans are willing to earn their keep. Come, the Flame General awaits us on the Royal Promenade. Back in January, it was $1,300. Yeah, $400, almost $400 increase in a year. Bastards. I don't know. I thought about... I was hoping to have saved enough up from doing this so that I could buy, you know, Christmas present for myself for the whole stream. Because that'll be a good day when we can upgrade this little powerhouse of a laptop into a desktop and have a 2 desktop setup going on here. That'll be a good day. Reborn! A pleasure. The others are already inside. Let's not keep them waiting. All right, this better be voice acted.
Yugiri of Doma, I'm honored to meet you at last, Your Grace.
Hey, what's up, nerd?
To mark this auspicious occasion, I should like to present to you the finest treasures our humble nation has to offer. Alas, the circumstances which have brought me here today have divested me of both time and dignity. I come before you as a pauper in direst need of aid, to request that you grant my people asylum.
I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, welcome you to our city. Be at ease, Lady Yugiri.
Sid, the line of
Although
Ul.
I myself have heard the tale of your misfortune, I would ask that you recount it once more for the benefit of the others here present.
As you wish, Your Grace. For many years, my nation, Doma, suffered under the yoke of imperial rule, and my people yearned to be free. Thus, when a war of succession broke out in Garlemald, we sought to take advantage of the chaos and reclaim our liberty. Alas, our enemy proved less preoccupied than we had hoped, and our rebellion was put down in the most brutal fashion.
Those who survived, how many do they number?
More than 200 souls huddle within the cramped confines of our own galleon's hold. Yet this figure accounts for but one of a number of ships which escaped the purge. It is my hope that you will allow us all to dwell within your walls. Should that prove unfeasible, however, I humbly ask that you accept as many of my people as your resources allow. Pray understand, we do not beg a boon, but propose instead an arrangement. We would serve as soldiers or tradesmen until our debt is repaid.
What are the Syndicate's opinions on this matter?
I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Lady Yugiri and her people strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts of the city which have yet to be fully restored.
A little
If they are
mustache on
willing
these
to
two
work,
guys.
I see no reason not to let them.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity. He sees profit in this.
I agree. That said, these are foreign refugees. To admit them would require a formal resolution. Shall we call a vote?
The law is the law.
I am the law.
Lord Lolorito?
Tell me, are you blind or willfully ignorant? Even now, our streets are choked with the displaced victims of the Calamity and Alamigan refugees.
I think I'm still level 51, Summoner. We haven't gone up at all.
They live hand to mouth, subsisting on aid provided by the immortal flames, the cost of which grows ever higher. The wealth of Ul'dah is not without limits, my friends. And need I remind you that these refugees are prone to violence and criminal activity? You have all read the reports, I think. Without homes or employment, it is only a matter of time before men grow desperate and take that which they imagine has been unjustly denied them. Yet, knowing this, you would have us swell their ranks. Mayhap you think the brass blades and the flames are not hard-pressed enough?
This guy really dislikes
Some say the chairman of the
refugees.
East Aldenard Trading Company passes Gil thrice daily. This may explain how he came to be the wealthiest man in Ul'dah. Or it may simply be that he's ruthless beyond reckoning.
Surely the Sultanate can support the few hundred domins Lady Yugiri represents. That our resources have been taxed, I do not deny. But we are hardly in danger of financial collapse.
No, there's no way to turn off XP
I move
gain.
that an exception be made.
You're always going to be OP in
Exception,
some levels,
Your
in some
Grace?
areas. That's just
I am
how it
suddenly
works.
reminded of a similar debate some years ago regarding a number of Alamigan refugees, if memory serves. What were your words that day? Ah, yes. The law is the law. And so our visitors remained in Little Alamigo. Mayhap our wise and benevolent Sultana would be so good as to enlighten us as to which other of our laws should not be upheld.
Mind
What's
your
with this
tongue,
guy?
Lolorito.
My lord, I share your concern for the welfare of our great nation, but we must endeavor to take a longer view. You know as well as I that people can be a resource still more precious than Gil.
Precious or not, they were never yet so reliable. And unlike those who frequent your establishment, I have no desire to gamble with my future. Uldar's greatest asset is, and has ever been, her material wealth. We risk this at our peril. One need only look to Teleji Adeleji's example for evidence of the danger in allowing sentiment to dictate policy. How far the vaunted Mirage have fallen, both in repute and profitability, since he began employing refugees.
How I choose to conduct my affairs is not your concern, my lord.
Yeah, like this guy likes to pick
Proposal
fights
has
with
been
everybody.
tabled. Given its urgency, I move we forego further debate and call a vote. To accept the Doman refugees or not. Those in favor, I bid you remain. Those opposed, I bid you leave.
Oh, dang. Okay. Wow. 4-3.
Would that it were within my power to welcome you and your people, Lady Yugiri. As you have observed, however, my authority in such matters is regrettably limited. Without the consent of the Syndicate, I cannot act.
I understand, Your Grace, and I appreciate all that you have done on our behalf.
The nerve of the man! If that bastard had not forsaken the eastern trade route, little Alamigo would now be thriving. Oh, that you should have traveled so far under such dire circumstances, only to be refused in this manner is utterly unconscionable. Pray, accept my sincerest apologies.
Now that the Empire no longer poses an immediate threat, they see little reason to maintain the pretense of unity. The Monitorists have grown especially defiant of late. Lord Lolorito most of all. But this is neither the time nor place for that discussion.
Lolorito sucks. I don't like him. Wait, it says lilac purple, but it's red. I don't like Lolorito. He's a jerk. Friggin' denying these people access to Sanctuary. Alright. We'll do a little more. More item level 90 stuff. As you observed, Lolorito is not afraid to speak his mind, nor is he like to change it. Oft have I wondered how a man so skilled at weighing the worths of things should be so incapable of seeing the value in people. But waste no more words on him. Now, not when the Domans are yet in need of aid. Everyone, follow me to the Hall of Flames. Okay. To the Hall of Flames! Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom. Yeah, we'll be 51 here for a while, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Got my little buffalo calf. Thought I recognized that song, but I couldn't figure it out. Oh, nope, wrong button. Nope, no, nope, 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 nope. Here we go. Boop, boop, boop. Syndicate has spoken, and I see no point in moving that the matter be reconsidered. The Monitarists, I can't speak, I'm getting tired. Agreed, Uldal is not an option. nor is Limson, Minsa, or Gradania. I judge, given the state of their internal affairs. With that, I had more time to find an alternative, a place not bound by the concern of the great nations. What about Revenant's Toll? Ophelia, that is precisely what I wish to discuss. I understand the Syndicate's decision. I do. We all wish to preserve that which is ours, especially when we believe it is to be under siege. But I cannot meekly accept this judgment. Not while my people suffer. Would it be out of the question for the Sultanate to accept us for a limited time? A week, maybe? Or even just a few days? Excellent. I shall keep you informed. Lady Orgiri, I have a proposal, if you would hear it. Out with it, Master Alphino. The headquarters of my order, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, stand in a place called Revenant's Toll, an outpost in Mordona. Like most outposts, it is frequented by mercenaries and other men of action, and lacks the comforts of more well-established settlements. However, the leaders of Revenant's Toll have been doing their utmost to change that. To that end, they have need of able-bodied individuals willing to work as frontier hands. Hard labor, lest you doubt, will not save food and shelter by way of reward. Terms not unlike those which you yourself proposed, Lady Ugiri. Though I will not hear a word said against our beloved Ul'dah, Revenant's Toll would offer certain advantages, the absence of unhelpful bureaucracy being the most obvious. If they can accommodate us all, we shall gladly accept. Master Alphino, once again, I find myself in your debt. Pray do not thank me, my lady. The life your people go to is one of hard labor and few comforts, as I told you. And before that, there remains the matter of how they may safely be borne to Revenant's Toll, which will be no small feat, considering the distance and their present condition. Mayhap the old Dawn Adventurers Guild can be of assistance? Look for me there, anon. Lady Ugiri, if you and your people would accompany me, we may discuss what aid the Immortal Flames could provide. I still love how I have my armor! Alright, so where's Alphino? Over there. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Oh my god, it's another sussy clan member. Sussy. Oh, little Bubba Yubba Dubba Bubba was in that clan too. Or that free company, not clan. Free company. Proper terms. That piano's gonna like put me to sleep because it's so soothing. We're concerned that the Doman refugees may find the journey to Revenant's Toll too much to bear. Too long have they been sequestered aboard their ship, with insufficient supplies and scarce room enough to breathe, let alone stretch their limbs. With that in mind, Mistress Momodi has kindly offered to accommodate the Domans until such time as they are ready to set out for Mordona. Those healthy enough to travel will embark as soon as transportation has been secured, while those too weak to leave at once will be permitted to stay until they regain their strength. Not a bad idea. What news? Transportation remains our greatest obstacle, General. Is there aught the Immortal Flames can do? I fear that exceeds our mandate. Were it a smaller number, mayhap it would go unnoticed. But the Syndicate will not bear the cost of escorting more than 200 Domans to Mordona. When government fails to act, the responsibility falls to us private citizens. I will engage the services of the 77 caravans on the Doman's behalf. Very well. We should begin contract negotiations at once. Your generosity is most welcome, my lord. After all that has befallen these good people, it is the least I can do. Come what may, you shall ever have a friend in Ul'dah, Lady Ugiri. And you in Revenant's Toll, my lord. I like that Lalafell. That's a cool Lalafell. Well, it sounds like we all have work to do. Lady Ugiri, let's put our heads together and settle the details of our arrangement, shall we? I would entrust the task of escorting our Dolmen friends to you. After you have rested on your own road-weary legs, of course. What say you? The nod of assurance. Another ring. Ugiri's game. Ugiri's game. All right, so we're almost halfway through patch 2.2 already. I mean, we're probably not going to get much farther than tonight. I am getting on the sleepy side. Okay. Place my armory chest. Is there anything recommended? Heck it. Put that ring on, why not? Why the heck not? Well, I'm back to 103 now. I just feel a little better. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna call it a little early. I am getting on the sleepy side. So I do need to get some sleep tonight. It was my first day back to work after a long weekend. So it was one of those days. So what are we gonna do? Anybody want to raid anybody? Let's open that up right now. Anyone have any suggestions on who we can raid while we talk about what the next couple days are gonna hold? So tomorrow, depending on how the workday goes, and depending on how the servers act when I get home, we're gonna do Final Fantasy XIV. If the servers aren't gonna be great, because Endwalker opens up for everyone who didn't pre-order early access tomorrow, which means we probably won't get on Final Fantasy XIV tomorrow. Which then in turn will go back to Dark Souls like we did last night. I had a great time with Dark Souls. We can keep going with that. So tomorrow is either be Final Fantasy or Dark Souls. Then starting Wednesday, and the couple days after that will be Halo Infinite campaign. I gotta pre-install. I hope we can pre-install that. I need to do that tomorrow, so that we are ready for Wednesday when I get home from work. So yeah, fun times. Fun times. All right, so I guess no recommendations. I don't know. Who's on? I have no clue. There's so many people on, I don't know. I don't know who to pick. I don't know who to pick. All right, screw it. Cortana. We're gonna do Courtney. She's nice. We like her. Wait. Oh, now you tell me to wait. You pick. You pick. I made a decision, then you tell me to wait. But yeah. No, you said wait, so what's your pick? Oh my gosh, my mods, I tell you what. My mods. Guess I'm lucky I don't pay them yet. Oh. Well. All right, folks. I don't know if I'm gonna hang out for too long. I'm getting tired. I do want to go get something to eat and then probably just go straight lay down. My eyes are getting heavy. So, without further ado, love, peace, and chicken grease. I will see you guys probably tomorrow for either Final Fantasy XIV or Dark Souls. And then Wednesday starts Halo Infinite's campaign. And we get to shoot more aliens. So, everyone have a good night. Take care of yourselves. And bye-bye.